Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Now, I haven't spoken for what feels like about a couple of months about my gut health, and I know that this is something that a lot of you guys seem to be really interested in, so I thought today I would give a little bit of an update on how that gut thing of mine is working. I don't want to call it evil because I want it to be a surprise how it's functioning at the moment, but yeah, let's do a gut health update. So let's start with how I've been feeling since my last gut health update. I mean, it was a couple of months ago, so I can't remember like every single day or anything, but I can remember or think about the general sort of stuff that's been going on and how I've been feeling. So for me, I have continued, as I think I said in the last one, going to the toilet. I have been fairly regularly going to the loo, which has been amazing. And then when I have a few days where I don't go, I am just like the worst person to be around. I am really depressed and sad, and my stomach is really sore, and I know why my stomach is as sore as it is now, because when I do get to go to the toilet, it is a bit of a relief. It relieves my system and makes it less pressurized, I guess. But saying that, I went to the toilet this morning and I am sitting here this afternoon in absolute agony. Like seriously, it's really bad. And that like bloatingness has just not really faded. I go to the loo, but I'm still bloated, which I don't fully understand. And I genuinely thought that the whole going to the loo more regularly would decrease the bloating. It hasn't, it's still there. And it is really painful. One thing that has been sort of a lot less over the past couple of months until very recently is that I haven't had as much flatulence. I think that's the word. I generally just say farting. But, you know, basically, I haven't farted as much over the last couple of months until this week, where for absolutely no apparent reason, it just started again and it hasn't really stopped, and it's really unpleasant. If I'm honest, in the last few days when it's come back quite a lot, I haven't really changed anything, so I can't really put it down to anything. And I don't know if any of you guys are the same, but little changes can happen to how you're feeling, like you might be more bloated or less bloated or this or that, and you can't really put it down to anything in particular, which is really frustrating. I might just add now that I just said my stomach is really painful. It's so painful that sitting here in this position is giving me really bad backache as well, and it's really horrible. Yeah, that is when you know that your IBS is really flaring for me, when your gut is just having a massive paddy, is when not only your stomach hurts, but your back hurts. So yeah, over the last few months, more going to the toilet than not, which is a big plus for someone like me with IBS-C, but the bloating is still there. The flatulence seems to be returning for some reason, and yeah, I'm still not where I want to be with my gut. I think I mentioned in my last gut health update that I had recently been to see a doctor on the NHS, a gastroenterologist at the hospital, and they hadn't been very useful at all. It was so disappointing. You know, after waiting for so long to see a doctor who is like specialising in the area that you need to see, they're bloody awful. And what he did was he gave me just an absolute ton of laxatives, which no, I haven't taken. And my reasoning for not taking them, there's a couple. Firstly, I have been going to the toilet without taking them, so I don't really see the point of them. That's not the problem, clearly, because I'm still bloated. And secondly, I don't really like the idea of laxatives. Being someone who had an eating disorder and did abuse laxatives in the past, I don't really feel comfortable taking them anymore, and I feel quite uncomfortable that my doctor, who knew this, actually gave them to me in the first place, knowing this. So those are the two things as to why I haven't taken the laxatives. Most importantly, I don't think I need them, and that's what's so confusing and why I don't get what the doctor was sort of, you know, why was he thinking that when I said to him at the time that I was going to the toilet more regularly, but he sort of thought, no, that's the thing that's going to help. You know, it doesn't make sense. I'm no doctor, I'm no medical professional, but in my head, it kind of doesn't make sense. So I have really been thinking about trying to go to someone private because the next appointment I have with this guy is in January, and my last appointment was like a few months ago. So it's quite ridiculous the amount of time that it seems to take between appointments, and I can't see him any sooner than that. So I have been thinking that it might be better to go privately, because come January I'm going to get this appointment, get all excited about it again, and then be disappointed again, I feel. So I kind of do want to go and see someone else, but costs are involved. Private healthcare and stuff, and seeing people, just seeing medical people privately in the UK is really expensive, and it's just not something, although, you know, I do agree with so many people that you should always put your health first, it's really difficult. If you can't afford to see a private doctor, you can't afford it. And at this stage, I'm not really in the position that I can. So I guess I am just gonna have to wait till January to see this gastroenterologist again, and hope that maybe I'll just have to be a bit more forceful and say, look, the laxatives aren't gonna help me. I can go to the loo, my stomach is still huge. What am I gonna do? So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at since that last appointment. Nothing's changed because I haven't had another appointment because, blah. Right, I thought I'd end the video by talking about a few of the things that I'm taking at the moment, things that I have recently started taking, things that I've been taking for quite a while that you might already know about, and maybe some things that I'm considering taking very soon, as in like tomorrow, starting them and see if they help. So obviously I am still taking the wonderful, what's it called, a prebiotic, yeah. So I'm still taking my prebiotics, which I take something called Bimino. I take one in the morning and one in the evening every day, and I really do believe that this has helped with my going to the toilet. I still take them because I am terrified of not taking them because they seem to help. So that is a massive thumbs up, and I'm still so happy with them. Another thing that I have been taking probably for at least a month now is turmeric. So I got a little pot. Sorry, you probably can't hear me, but one thing I don't like about them is that they smell awful. They actually smell like turmeric, and I think it says on the back of the packet that you could actually open them up and pour them into some water, but I just take them in tablet form. So yeah, I have started taking them basically off the back of recommendations from you guys, and then just reading up on it after that. So a lot of people said that they take turmeric, and I think it's like, what is it? Does it say on here? Don't know. But so I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but it says it supports digestive and gut health. And I think my thought process behind taking it was that it might help to kind of like deflate my stomach and make it feel a bit better. I've been taking them for quite a while now, and I sort of take them alongside my Bimino, and I feel like maybe they help together. I don't think it's hurting me, so I'm continuing to take it, but I haven't seen like a specific change because of me taking them. I'm just quite comfortable taking them. So that's something that is definitely going to stay within my sort of regular daily routine of tablets that I take. But something that I haven't been taking, which I did take many years ago, those old timers of you, or if you look back at my old videos, will see that I took a probiotic for quite a long time called Simprove, and I haven't taken it for ages now, but I've decided, as of tomorrow, that I am going to start taking Simprove again. So Simprove is like a probiotic which is in liquid form, which when you first start taking it, as I did very many years ago, I absolutely hated the smell of it and the taste of it, but I got really used to it and kind of quite liked it. It was just circumstances of moving about, because you need to keep it refrigerated, that meant that I stopped taking it and then never got back into the swing of it, which I don't know about you guys, but it happens so much for me with like medication and stuff for gut health that I'll take it for a little bit and then I kind of just forget, and then it doesn't happen anymore. And I'm now set that I am going to continue to take this regularly, and I thought, you know, in my next gut health video, which will hopefully be in a month, not 2 months, I can give you a little update on how I've been feeling and if I notice anything different, because I'm not going to change anything else within my diet or tablets and medication or anything. I'm just going to do this. So hopefully I should be able to see whether either it's helping, making absolutely no difference, or actually making me worse. Any of those things could be possible, but fingers crossed Simprove will actually do the job, and combining the prebiotic and the probiotic together might be a really good shout for me. I'm just hoping that, like, I don't care if it doesn't help with me going to the loo, because already going most of the time, yay. But I'm hoping that it might just help a little bit with the bloating and the pain that I get. As I said, I will let you know if that is the case. Okay, so that is my gut health update for this month. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have got any suggestions or things that you've changed recently, because I know a lot of you often write in the comments below about how you're feeling or if there are things you're taking, but if you've made changes since the last time you commented, let me know below, because I'd really like to know what you do, or if there's anything that helps, or if you have like a question for me, like about the things I take, or just a general question, pop it below, because not only do I reply to comments, but a lot of you guys seem to like talk to each other in the comments, which is really useful to be able to get the perspectives of tons of different people from all over the world who have gut health issues. I think that's really nice, because it's so often the case that we feel very isolated with gut health problems. People don't really talk about them that much, and it's nice that there's sort of like almost like a community in the comments of my videos chatting about gut health. So yeah, just leave comments below and I'll get back to you, and other people might as well. Do so if you're watching this and you see another comment of someone. It would be nice of you. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I've got lots more gut health videos on there. And also go to my Instagram and give it a follow. It's been doing really well recently, which I'm really, really happy about. And I so often talk about my gut health and how it like reflects and does stuff to my mental health and just everything. I talk about it all the time on there, not only in my posts, but also in my Instagram story pretty much every day, because it controls my life. Anyway, I will see you all soon. Have a good day. Bye.